Okay. Hey.
Hi. So I'm gonna have you go ahead and introduce yourself.
Okay, so I am Jackie Day and I am a content creator. So this is what I do for a living. I get to do this all the time. I get to sit at my computer. I am a lifestyle coastal blogger, digital creator. So that's kind of my niche, but you do have to be more specific. So you're more unique. That's kind of, oh, hold on. I can't think of the word, Aisa. You have to edit this part. Um, oh, no. Sit down, okay?
Cats are totally allowed in the video. We've had a lot of animals in all of our different content we've had for.
They like to hang out with me in here, so they'll probably get up
Yeah,
there.
I mean, a cat coming around, that's just fine. We love to see it.
Yeah, no, he's over. Okay. Well, anyways, yeah, so that's but more coastal is my niche, and we're really big on food and consistency is key. So we work out every day. We always post our food. I like to knock out my posts within a few hours, so I'm not spending all day on it. And so my motivation to originally start was freedom, really. And I want to inspire people. I want people to be able to be their full selves and be excited about who they are, influence other people. So yeah.
Perfect. And because I think this is so interesting, why don't you tell the camera what you did before, because it's very different from what you're into now. So
True. So yes, I went from graduating with a marketing degree to being an HR professional into the oil and gas industry and quitting that job, and here I am now.
which
So
you and this was in February/March
yeah.
that you got out.
hmm That was when I finished my job in the oil and gas industry, which was actually perfect timing with all the
Yep.
crazy going on. Yes. So I'm very fortunate. I've had amazing coworkers and learned lots from a lot of people, but this is definitely my way to go. I'm thriving in quarantine here.
Good. Yeah, I heard today was an all-time low for the oil and gas industry, so you definitely got out at a good time. So a little bit of what I wanted to do is just ask you about your life in quarantine. I know it's not a whole lot different from what you already do, since you are self-employed and you do work from home, so you kind of create a lot of your content at home, but you can't go out to restaurants and parks and things like that right now. So kind of just to keep the momentum going, what have you been doing to create content day to day from your house without it getting bored? Like, what are you doing right now, since you are confined really to your house and your neighborhood, and being alone to create content?
Yes. Well, so the thing is, thankfully, everyone is in the same situation right now. So you can kind of create content for everyone because people can't really go out and do anything. So it's fun to motivate people with my social media to go out and get some exercise. That's my main focus, really. And like I said, people like consistency. So if they see that you're doing it all the time, you're eating healthy and you're going outside, things like that, just taking advantage of what's around you, because you really realize how, I mean, you have so much, like just being at home and, having your own free time. So that's really what I've been, sorry. That's what I've been, my dad is texting me meals. Sorry. Okay. So that's what I've been doing. You have to take advantage of your surroundings just like everyone else has. So encouraging people to read, get outside, like I said, eat healthy.
What would you say is kind of the main type of thing you've been recording, like that you've been posting? Just kind of in general, like with all your content, like would you say it's more like a cup of coffee, or is it meals? Is it what you're watching currently on TV? Like what has kind of been your go-to thing to kind of post?
I'd say probably our house.
Your
So we
house.
are in a new house, which is fun, and we're doing a lot of DIY. So people really like to see everything around the house. So we've been doing a lot of that, and people like to see like before and afters.
Mm-hmm.
So like clean, dirty to clean, things like that. My house is dirty often. So that's easy content.
Okay. Would you say, I know you did kind of jump into this full time right when quarantine and social distancing started, but can you so far tell a difference in your engagement because of, do you think, people being on their phones a lot more?
Yes, 100%. So I noticed because I started tracking it as soon as I was able to start all of this, and it went up when I was able to devote my time. But once the quarantine started, it has really, I mean, consistently gone up. So I'm excited about that. I'm using it to my advantage.
Yeah. So what are your goals right now, for moving forward, maybe like for this year and maybe next year for your page and as an entrepreneur? What are some of your goals?
So I write them all down. My main one, obviously, is to continue gaining my following. So since we just moved from Texas to Florida, it's been more difficult because my area of growth has kind of like, my target audience has changed. So I'm adjusting to that. So that's a really big one for me. But mostly getting these paid sponsorships, because the more of that I can advertise, the more relationships that I get to build. So I have several. I don't need to go down that list unless you want me to, of different companies that I have all of my goals. Just trips. What else? Food places. All kinds of products. Anything like that. Yeah, I guess we'll leave it at that because you're on my list. I have goals to get us places. It's true. Look, hold on. They're all right here, and I keep adding to them.
Wow, you're so organized.
But I have to write everything down.
That kind of
will
leads me into my next question is with organization going on. I'm kind of walk us through how do you have a schedule or do you just kind of post what you like or kind of walk us through that?
Well, okay, more or less. I have each day of the week worried that way I can kind of pull from that category if I am losing content. But I'm super organized. I have to be organized. I have to write everything down that I want to do. Like I said, my memory isn't super great, so I just like to log everything to make sure that I do it. But I try and kind of break my day up from morning, afternoon, evening, things that you have to conquer, rest times, other things that are easier to do, things like that. So it's flexible, but like I said, I like to get a lot of it done in a few hours so that I don't have to work on it all day, which is really nice.
Okay. How have you seen your new community, your new online community supporting each other through this difficult time indoors?
So this is the coolest thing. I love this so much. So we started, I have 2 group messages of like a workout, eat healthy quarantine clan kind of. They're just like 2 little teams. So my husband and I decided that we wanted to try and beat each other to lose 30 pounds. And we decided to kind of join in our Instagram community and see who wanted to do it with us. And we had tons of people who said they wanted to. So we now have 2 group messages of like 25 people each, I think, where people just send their meals for the day, their workout plans, and encourage each other. And there's a little bit of room so that we can add more people. But it is so nice because people, ever since we started it, people have consistently been posting, and it's really fun.
Yeah, I love that, how you found a way to find community and accountability for people who are right now in the same situation and find it hard to maybe find it within themselves to do little things like that. That's awesome.
Motivated, yeah.
Well, Is there anything else you'd like to add in about, quarantine time? Quarantine?
I'm really thankful for this because it's so nice being home and like having everything slow down for once, because this is never going to happen again. So we're really taking advantage of it and using our time the best we can. I love it. So thanks for having me.
Perfect. Thank you.